How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me, such a life is...
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer?
The creation of a world, a god's laboratory. Mortals are found every...
So the condition for entering, could I really bring myself?
Have you made up...
I can't do it. Your playground is no...
You've grown a lot since we... Why don't I lower my request?
I really doubt...
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit... Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing. Now then. A new face. Interesting.
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out. I never wanted to obliterate. Dotori doesn't recognize me. But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
So Dotori doesn't recognize Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, and I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dotori, or everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to—
How are you holding up? Are you alright? Hat Guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and only meet—
You don't look injured. Alright. Rescue up. There's a lot more work to be done.
Understood. I don't see what's so awesome.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. Rene de Petra. Alain Guillotin despised Rene's
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and Rene were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Linny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly...
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
For all we know, Alan Giltan might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my... Once you die, it doesn't matter how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look like? Way to keep your
Excuse you. I am...
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right.
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
He said he knew what he was doing. Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with.
Is she back? Is she really back? Traveler! It's really you! Oh, thank goodness!
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time! Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure enough.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you. You're not my dad, okay? Knock it off!
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, while I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dotori's...
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dotori believes himself to be equal to the gods.
Utter blasphemy.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery, and I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too.
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake.
Our next step is to find a way to...
A place where time...
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
We considered that question as well. Strictly speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole!
I do, in fact. It's something I've always done at our... You wonder what life... But where Miss Columbina will end up along this road.
What about the original moon?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the dragon... They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as...
Like I thought. No more paths back to reality have emerged, but how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable they can just materialize out of thin air. Is that the Rapier of Solnari?
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's no need. I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was... It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long when I first got here. I was filled with hatred. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave, but to no avail. This is a place... This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first, I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body, and partly because of all the Kuvaki.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here before I entered. And like a venomous snake...
Tried to. So...
Yes. Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head. And then... I saw her.
Her?
Thelindis. My...
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thelindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
No.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear a deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's... He'd been collecting fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing. I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nod Krai. When I left the Fatui in my weakened state, Dottore must have felt that his time had come.
Moon Goddess?
What?
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. But this is the only thing I desire now.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thelindis.
Thelindis?
Yes, she's dead. But like I said, I can sense that some part of her soul remains here.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her, walking away. Just like in return, I will clear these... No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Yeah, I'm tired of it all. I think...
What do you wish to tell her?
all of it.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged?
Yeah.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you. Love demands honesty. But we hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows... There. The Abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend. He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd...
I know this will sound strange coming from me, but... don't...
He kept his word. The Abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? Hello, Miss the Lindis.
Who are you? How do you know?
You can call me Columbina. I promised
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's... doing better than he was.
Better than he was, huh? Sounds like he's had a pretty...
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So, things got worse before they got...
Are you sure you wish to know?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it...
I admire your courage. However, time is short. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, but in the end, he came to regret beyond that. But I'm sure that you've always...
I'm sorry.
It's alright. Well, that's everything.
Wait. Time?
I know. I intend to reach the end of that.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait.
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I? And it's not just me. It's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. I must seem so ridiculous. I can't... Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with... Rerir was one of the Venster King's retainers. I wanted to help him escape. At the time, it was only after meeting... I couldn't kill the I'm sure it was a few times, but I was simply... I know I'm never
How do you plan to help?
Have you noticed that based on my past research and I can share what I've learned? I think you just might... Also, the documentation... I have no way of...
Understood.
I'm the one who should be... About Rerir.
It wasn't your...
That's not true, but enough about that. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rerir? You're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right? Have you come from the distant future?
So, how exactly did the moons just disappear?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts for but a fleeting moment.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the war of funerary flame.
Am I missing something? Huh, you're right.
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's...
Also, remember what Sandrone said?
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were detected and positively identified. In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss Columbina is doing right now.
Yep, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead or alive.
But at least she's
Yeah, she's a tough cookie. And as much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon, and I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all...
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world. This is about multitasking. We want to save both.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess to you guys?
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! And you are too, you know.
Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. Anyway, as for how we get... I'd probably get there if I could continue...
Computing power? You mean...
No, the issue isn't...
That's a tricky problem.
Rene de Petrichor of the Nod... However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're in... Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this...
Oh, what do we do then? How about we...
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire... And I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find him? Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on technical...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well.
Hawkeye? Is he hinting that we should talk outside?
Let's go somewhere. You know that Dory went back to...
Yeah, she...
Things aren't looking good for Nod Krai. From what I know of Dottore, there are 2 possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god he once told me that he's always wanted to in the desert of Sumeru. There is but creating games, and now he has the Trilunar Authority. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali. the Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should... So on the bright side, even if Nod Krai is...
That's good to know. But I'm...
There's a word for people who are...
Maybe it sounds greedy to you. And battles are fleeting. But the will to fight is...
Why do you always feel the need to do... I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you...
Don't take this the wrong way, but...
Not necessarily.
You look kinda worried.
If your arch-nemesis was about to...
That's true. Dotori, still, you're calmer than I expected.
Obviously. I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood. And as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. Too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though.
So, what's your plan?
I'll get to that. First,
just like Paimon said.
How much do you trust her? This is a serious question.
Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own value. I see no reason not to trust her.
If you say so. In that case, the three of us need to talk. It can be solved.
How much? If I...
Sometimes your heroism really... Come on. Let's go talk to her.
Miss Androne, Traveler.
Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast.
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we could.
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful after all. If I might ask, what is the end goal for the modified formula you'll be using?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, computing power is the real issue here. How do you plan to solve it?
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. She found the...
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it was him.
Wow! Go Hat Guy! Seems like...
But where is he?
Come with me.
Hat Guy? What's happened to him?
Hat Guy! No response.
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a... I presume this has something to...
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you...
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge complete...
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you...
Where does a mere student get...
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia admission.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information.
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting? But surely we can't...
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though.
Conrian, to be precise. Puppets need an energy source and
Do you...
The Traveler and I have talked it up. It was built using wood from...
Conrian techno... Are you sure about this?
I can put two and two...
I won't lie to you. This is
Doesn't matter. I'm prepared for the worst.
Did you two actually talk this through? Is he... Are we really considering this?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me and I trust you. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is... This is what the core looks like.
A silver white branch. It certainly...
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long as we put his core back in time. Beyond that,
I think I know why you called us here now.
Correct. He said that...
He will have our undivided attention.
Aww.
On a more positive note, think...
The worst case scenario with the core removal is either a core is completely different, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? I have already experienced both. Part of me wonders whether I'm only...
Sandrone will succeed!
She will.
That's right. And I'll...
Who are you?
Call me Sonnet. You have the same power.
Sonnet. So, you're the goddess of the iridescent moon?
Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Columbina.
Hyposelenia. What a lovely name.
It was...
Friends.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow. Oh, it's all right. You could say we were too prepared. When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling all right? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina Hyposelenia. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia's power is similar to yours?
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now. And please, forgive our little sister if she's been annoying you.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can hurt you here.
Could you tell me where here is? Please.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What? You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past to maintain Tevat.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that the first descender arrived.
The great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principles.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first, nor we coexisted in peace. They were like a guest in our home.
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire to change.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Tevat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward the desire of certain life forms to seek power. They would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power, to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe, but still, too many lives.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funerary Flame.
So, that's the name the world gave that war and...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Tevat, where they and the world's original master, the Dragon King Nibelung, was destroyed.
And what of the moons? Are there still 3 moons in Tevat's skies?
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age. We are prepared for the answer.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the Heavenly Principles. The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky. How much worse it would have been if it...
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from it.
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner, rather than arguing amongst ourselves.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sisters.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolate. Secondary process. Scan for moon. Still 4. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding? Variables. I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to a moon? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. Initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter, moon marrow. Why? It says 3 moons. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. Why? What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that...
Yes, it would explain a lot. It would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to...
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that...
So you're saying, if she could return but...
Yes, she's certain... I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luana's heart... This could also explain why Luana's heart is...
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, there must be some criteria we need to fulfill. The question is, what could they be?
Hello? Listen up! This is extreme! Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form unimaginable to us. I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and...
Truly amazing. Oh, I'm
sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight...
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of...
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's hard to believe.
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would covet that power.
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything. But no matter where we go, this...
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here. At the moment when Nibelung
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to the real world?
Sorry? What are those?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages?
Kuvaki? What is that?
You don't know? It's a unique kind of elemental energy found only in Nod Krai.
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat you say is called Nod Krai, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there and anywhere else.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki? Hyposelenia?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nod Krai. In the air, in the land, even the creatures who live.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like us?
This is so strange.
Columbina, you're looking for more than just a way out of here, aren't you?
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tri-lunar authority on par with that of our foe.
You mean... you'll need our power?
This sounds extremely risky. The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process. And if anything goes...
I know. But I'm willing to take that risk.
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this? Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to...
Columbina?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you... You don't think she'd...
Columbina may not talk.
Let's review what we know. This is the Columbina. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. So, if she wanted to tell us... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples... What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not if she is part...
Oh, yeah!
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar, you're...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rerir's past in Conria was all... It'll surely... But it's our only chance. This is...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said?
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement, yeah.
Yes, Boss Neff.
Are you sure you don't want...
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rerir. Frankly, it's almost...
Then at least... And if you really do lose your...
Oh, please, honey.
Has it...
All right, enough chit-chat.
All done.
Good. Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Tri-Lunar Authority, Kuvaki, I think I might know how to get back. Time to go talk it over with them.
It seems you have reached a decision. I'm all ears.
I hope it's not too dangerous. You really... Come on, let's go.
Have you figured it out, Columbina? Tell us, how do you plan to leave this place?
I intend to die here, in this moment. And then be—
What? What are you saying? How will you inform these future friends of your plans? You can't exactly leave oracles. Nothing can escape this place. And even if you found a way, what if they never find the message you left for them?
No, that won't happen.
Come again?
They will find my message. I'm sure of it.
I'm not following. How exactly will you achieve this?
It's quite simple, really. First, I will leave my soul here.
I see it.
Your soul? You mean your divinity?
Yes. I once left a portion of my soul in the future. One so small that this prison barely noticed anything. In this very moment, she can resonate with my soul across time. When the time comes, I believe that she can serve as an anchor to pull my soul from here back to the future reality.
Just as gravity connects the world to the moon.
Exactly. In the future, where I came from, the moon has been cast beyond the false sky, but I can still feel that it is there in a similar way. I can feel a connection to the soul fragment I left behind even now. My friends can use it to detect my presence.
But how do you just leave your soul here? Is that
On my way here, I met an ordinary mortal who entered this place long before. Her body is long gone, but her soul remains. And before that, I encountered an old enemy whose entire soul survives here intact, while the power that once corrupted his body has faded away.
So, perhaps this space is specifically designed to imprison divinity and authority, but not the physical body.
Still, even if your body can escape, would it not just be a lifeless husk without the soul inside? Wait, is that what you meant when you—
Yes. I shall turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Krai. That power shall protect the land and quietly blend into it, awaiting my soul's return in the future. However, I cannot do this. I would need your help to do this. So I'm humbly asking.
Oh, dear sister, you need not be so formal. As I said before, we are but remnants of a bygone age. You, on the other hand, were born alone in that distant future, and you have walked a long and lonesome road since then. How could I bear to let your story end here in this dungeon? Don't forget, we are your sisters, your family.
Arya's right. Actually, I've always wanted a little sister. Can you imagine how it's been for me? Getting nagged by two older sisters all the time. Now, I finally get to be the big sis. And not just that, but I get to help you return to your world.
So,
Canon?
I'm sorry. I know this is a bold request.
Oh, no, please, don't misunderstand. I was just thinking back on the years that the three of us once spent together. You cannot imagine how happy I am to hear of the future world you describe. For the three of us, whose purpose in life was to maintain the peace in Teyvat, it is a great relief to know that if your plan can save them and save Nod Krai, I will gladly give you all that I can. Besides, the three of us have been together since the day we were born. I could never abandon them to live on alone without them.
Canon,
Still, I do have one question I would like to ask you before we...
Certainly.
Why do you cover your eyes?
Yeah, I was curious about that too. But it seemed personal, so I didn't want to intrude.
There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
I see. Perhaps that decision saved you from ever having to see the false sky again. But at the same time, you likely missed out on many true and... Promise me this, Columbina. When you return to the future, open your eyes. I'm sure that you know this already. But that is your true home. Give me your hand, Columbina. Aria, Sonnet, you...
Okay, all right.
We once were the songs sung for eternity.
We once were the tides in the great...
We were the messengers of madness and inspiration.
We are souls awake.
Is it...
Yes. We have transferred the authority from this moment on. She is the Tri-Lune Goddess, the one and only moon goddess of this world.
Thank you. Thank you, my sisters.
Now go, and do what you believe is right, Columbina Hypos.
Be aware that we cannot grant you the power of the three moons beyond these prison walls. The conflict that arose over their remains following our disappearance.
I understand.
Sisters, oh, my body. It feels...
Now that we have given up our power and authority, our bodies are merely mortal shells. This prison is dissolving them as we speak.
It's okay, Sonnet. The end must come for every god, just as it does for every human. That's all this is. The final destination of our lives.
We have one final request, Could you use the three moons' power to send us back into the real world? Now that we have lost our powers, I doubt this space will seek to hold us further. It's just... we would like to spend our final moments together in the only place we ever...
Of course. Sonnet, don't... I wish I could tell her not to give in to the abyss, not to be afraid. But is this really what I should say at this moment? Don't forget, I'm so glad to have a big sister like...
No, I'm okay. I'm not afraid. As long as my sisters are with me.
It looks like this is goodbye, sisters.
Goodbye, Columbina.
Take care of this world in our stead.
I will. And now, It's time for me to bid. May it become the moonlight that keeps. So this is why Nod Krai was not. It only appeared after I poured my body out upon this land. And only this Kuvaki responds to me because. And the golden energy I've encountered on my way here was, in fact, that very soul. O power Triloon, eternal moonlight. I, Columbina Hyposelenia, lay aside my body. Let it be cast into the dark night to illuminate the future. May it be a companion to all who dwell beneath the moon. Until the time comes for me to return home.
Were we even Can you still see? How many
I see 2 fingers.
Truly astounding, Miss Nefer. Your eyes have glimpsed the very ends of the world, and yet they remain. Or is the credit for this miracle due to Miss Lauma?
Surely you jest, Mr. Flint. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. She must have There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth.
She chose the perfect method of getting, despite being separated.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now.
We'll get you back somehow, Columbina.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out.
Thanks to these gentlemen, the civilian population.
Miss Androne.
So far, so good.
There's still a long road.
Our plan is clear. Time is.
There's just never enough time.
All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered?
You were the very picture of
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just—
Oh gosh, really?
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now.
Oh, you think so?
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but it also gave us you.
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always—
In that case, this humble human being has a—
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult time, yes?
Well, that has less to do with—
Of course. Well, the thing is, Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nod Krai. If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct— Anyway, Her calculate, it's up to us to slow Dotori's.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defense?
No. When he eventually reaches us.
Oh. Can I take it?
Well, technically those terms.
You're cashing in on this.
Well, yeah. The way things are going.
Very well. The mages have heard the knights to tell the truth. Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't.
This is. Wow. Yeah.
It's been many long years since I. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition of your Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your destination.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Ah, you're here.
Sandroni!
How glad you asked.
Hey!
Whatever.
Wow!
This meter displays the progress of my formula. Once it's finished running...
What do you mean, deliver?
You're such a greenhorn. This isn't the... Whatever. I'll share the data with you. There.
Wow! Look at that! You're an...
About time you recognize. Anyway, that's all for me. You should check on the others if you have time. That might sound harsh to you. I'm kinda stuck.
Off we go!
Traveler, I'm
Friends! How's everything?
fairly well, if I do say so myself.
Ooh!
To be honest, I am conserving my strength until the...
Seeing you get into the zone like this really...
I consider it an... Rest well.
Thankfully...
Golden Flame. Based on the latest the situation should...
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you...
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, as Dotori's and...
We fought side, I believe this time.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter?
What? You always address me in the strangest way.
Yes.
Not as such.
Uh-huh. That's my name.
The point is...
Meaning what?
That...
Is that how you...
Never! Wilma!
Paimon!
Just swinging by to...
Don't worry about me.
And I give my all to... Ah, yes. Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome.
Paimon will keep it...
I'm glad to hear it.
Sure thing!
Here they come.
As we expect.
Get ready, everyone.
Take your positions.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
Waste of time!
Your skull!
Water jet! Bombs away!
The long sleep beckons. Close to me. Another one? You're very strong.
Water jet!
Your skull!
Leave this way. These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, fighting tough. Just don't let your guard down.
That goes without saying. I'm hardly the risk taker in this group. Excuse me?
The mystery unravels.
You poor last lamb. By the frost moon of old.
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
Burst forth! Moments of birth! Decay! New life! Devouring claw! That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because...
It all adds up.
Be silent.
Take too long.
Wipe out!
No more lies.
People have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light.
Night falls.
Can't hide the truth.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore.
It's actually a good... And so, we are no longer up... And in any case... The experiment begins.
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Bombs away!
Beware the creatures of the night.
That's more like it. Some
No more
results
lies.
are valid.
Seek within.
Close your eyes.
Go!
Bends to me!
Branch into song. It all adds up.
Steady now.
Good.
Keep it up. Be silent. Close your eyes.
To dust. Did you
honestly think that would hit me?
Lush as the moonlight, with one heart, we pray.
First, like an ant in my palm.
Are you quite finished? Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, it seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Perhaps you could try being a bit more proactive.
Can I get through? Leave this place.
I'm done.
No more lies. Can I get through? The deception ends here. Branches a song for the everlasting forest.
Wipe out! Water jet!
Seek within. No more lies. Receive my blessings.
You barely managed to touch my... Did you honestly think that would hit me? With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall! Reverse.
Lush as the moon. The mystery unravels.
Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. But we will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory.
Entropy bends to me.
It all adds up. No more lies. The deception ends here.
You cannot face me.
Can I be true?
Found.
Absurd.
Moon's remnant.
No more lies. It all adds up.
Simple attack, and you're already struck. Be shackled. Foul. Be annihilated, that which cannot stand against me.
What's this supposed to be? A knockoff version of the space colony I got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
Entropy.
I have not intended to take your team.
But you have a choice. Obey, and I can release them.
An excellent deal, Rascal.
Won't you consider? Did you honestly think that would hit me? I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise. My guess would... Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the... But then one day, she suddenly decided she would refuse to... It's such a pity.
You're not fit to be fit.
That I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same... And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. But I maintain that I approached you in good faith. So, I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10 to make your choice. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
What a pleasant surprise.
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone, the formula hasn't finished running yet.
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler, and then I see you.
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance, and you've used yours to march right back into the lion's den.
And what makes you think I believe a word that comes out of it?
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. Since you've taken the trouble of serving it to me on a silver... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
And now, you have failed. Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to... However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her stubborn tenacity. Now, it is time for you to take your place. My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are welcome to join me. By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. What is stopping you from embracing? Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this. never trusting anyone, always so reluctant to Objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool.
Dottore. Maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped, and I think
Shit.
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day. You're the one who can't trust.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Krai. My soul, I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally... It's been too long. I'm back. Stay on the battle, traveler.
What a touching reunion! Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how long you can struggle before you drown!
Watch out, Cole! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Moon's remnant!
Water down!
Entropy bend!
Wait.
your
It's over, Dottore!
Time to pay for your heinous crime.
No longer is the world power in the cold night.
I'm so close to the new world.
Our future is not yours.
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness.
In this rotten, decaying
Everlasting as the moon.
Only I could have shaped the new world. Only I. Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this.
What are you trying to...
The new moon, Mom! It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also... Can I go buy a sugar sculpture today? Please?
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like a festival.
Extra, extra! Get the latest post-disaster report! The voyage begins today! The future looks bright!
I knew things would be different. But They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned, the moon's still in... Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab ourselves a free meal while we're here?
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter?
Come on! We gotta get there early! Or shh, keep it down!
Why is it so noisy? It's okay. What about you? Still winding down from everything that's happened? Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was Lunatar disappeared after still. But anyway, so chin up, travel. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. Well, if you really want to show Paimon your side. Okay.
Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon! Good morning!
Morning, Yehuda! Here for
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was mostly worried you might forget what day it was. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you
Yeah, should probably be saying that to Aino.
True.
Well, nothing like a
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly convinced that...
Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it...
probably 'cause... Even though I think things will work out.
Paimon's with you on that one.
All right. Life's slow. Were you...
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes
Hello there.
So, and Aino too? What are you talking about?
In the wake of the disaster, at times like these,
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make... Enough! Did you hear that?
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal.
No way. Well, that proposal got... I need something to get me through the hard time. Mom!
Yes, dear. Go right.
Excuse me. Could I take a photo with the robot lady? She helped us get safely out of Nod Krai, and she helped us get back home too. She's the best.
Of course she is. And since I'm the witch...
But you stole my snacks though.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there is better.
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Mastery.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know...
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road.
You're not seeing the full... There is no question of...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that... Sigh a little less. That is precisely why
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die... Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite... I'm sure you will find
If you say so. But I'll do it.
An admirable attitude. We have the chance.
Yeah.
Quite a few...
You look so cool, and even though you took my... Also...
Micah.
1 second!
Please take this piece and share them with your mother.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's at. Well, great, but
I'm sure you had a sneak.
Wait, how'd you find? Yeah, you could say that. Honestly.
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
You're taking this pretty seriously.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in a...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to...
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a knight of...
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. It'll be a good learning experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League.
Could this person also have been pushed on?
We come here today.
All right, here.
Come on, get this speech over.
Nod Krai is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future,
Looks like we'll have more opportunity.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter. Unfortunately,
it'll be all right. I thought you'd approve. That Columbina's return has... As for the Frost Moon side, it is up to us to make our home a more livable place.
I like the word try. I'm just... The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves but Nod Krai's a big...
Well... Unless...
For now.
What would make it worth...
Getting out.
Then maybe it's worth...
All right.
You...
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your...
Nefer was trying to...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are up. Would you two care to join me for some tea?
Nicole?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on
Okay.
No, or...
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time. Just think of this as...
Still, it's never gonna stop.
All right, fair point.
Yeah.
Alice just informed the disruption. She plans to wait. As for me, we have to remain... I did notice... It looks just doing my... Of course. No. By the way, they're quite similar.
Oh!
Indeed. We went to great... Anyway, you should head to the dock.
Adventure time!
You're here.
You're here too, Hecka!
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Miss...
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly... Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle. Even giving her life and...
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical...
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way, she could at least get him to lower his guard. She always worked like that.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. Think of it as her will. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs in order. Some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth, for safekeeping primarily, but also as mementos, I suppose. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No, I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so. but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body, saying her goodbyes. Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts, but Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite being grief-stricken herself, she showed an awareness of the feelings of others around her. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to Nod Krai to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too will explore more of the world. Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only... My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon, we shall...
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the... You're afraid you won't like the truth?
Don't say that!
Fair point. They say no matter what finding the truth is at least, that's the... What? Now, maybe I regret not getting to end... Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos Dottore left in his wake. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done. Who knows?
So, what should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more to steady those nerves, after all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to give you two some alone time with the truth. It hasn't been all that long since we were last apart. Paimon's sure, but no matter what, if you can't make sense of something, let's give it some... Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here.
It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get to, but things are much better with the children. I see more curiosity. Hopefully, by the time the next moon prayer night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself.
You'll do fine, Columbina.
You really think so?
We were...
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Ether. What happened to us? It's time to learn the truth. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this...
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the story of the time before I was born. But when I... Yes, your spaceship. The great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something... Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should...
That would've been...
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that... No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the Heavenly Prince.
Very well. Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story.
Yes.
Stories like that... I don't believe it.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. And about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then, there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in his eyes.
Ether.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called
Dodoko's Whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. It'll be alright.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment. Had solitude for me but that night. Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down.
You're right.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return, I've decided to take more opportunity. Besides, I've always wondered how Teyvat looks from the moon.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but
Keep this up, and it won't be long.
Oh, I don't think that's going to.
I read the spaceships. I always assumed that, but the logs show that.
Flew over?
No. The ship barely. After that, it continued traveling through space. It was only after that the ship. When Ether found me, he came from outside the ship. Could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Teyvat?
Are you alright?
Yes. I can feel that I remember Ether telling me that when he first arrived in Conria, he could not recall the past. So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you.
Oh, wait, there's one more.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina. An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Ether's. He always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge... Yes, it's still the same you. You're the same person, no matter what
Only call him
Traveler, do you consider Teyvat your home?
Home is wherever Ether is. But then, yes, I'd say it.
Would you change your answer if Teyvat changed appearance?
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something, I thought that a home was a but you and your friends taught me what a true home.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
But after journeying to now,
I'm sure your friend...
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvagi to Nod Krai again, that it may continue to protect my chosen home.
Wait, but...
What? Oh, are you worried that I'll... I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am the Tri-Lune Goddess. I am only returning to Nod Krai the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because my home is worth it. Oh, and I have something...
For me?
Yes. Come close.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you.
My power. Thank you.
You're welcome. Here. This flower.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. I'm finally
Hey, better? What are you thinking about?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy thought.
That's kind of a sneaky down into that. But on the moon, the haze that one... I don't have a lot of... Next, to start with... I want to stay here just a little... After that...
These clothes bring back so many memories.
The journey goes on. For you, and for me. Like I said, this is not the end. Oh, Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. In fact, it is home to quite a... I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a railway. I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnogrod. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for harbingers. Ice cold and sharp. That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. In fact, Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged nor accepted that power. There's Regrator. Between them, they control a lot of what— I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator, but I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Once things settle down in Nod Krai, I'd like to explore the world beyond Snezhnaya. You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay, I shall cast down—
To Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonia. I trust that during— The good news is, as for the— we found ourselves, as ever, we find in a short— Wait. How am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in the letter that I'm heading home? Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if I think of Mondstadt daily, please give her— P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond. P.P.S. Whew. And with the moon shining down—
When it comes to local delicacies in Pyramida, nobody knows more than me.
I love how Pyramida tastes.
Where did that come from?
Good things come to those who don't wait.
Will we be gone long?